Hello, my name is Molly Houlahan. I'm going to be performing 3 monologues from Vital Sign. My father, he wasn't in my life exactly. If you drew a circle around life, he would be sitting just outside of it, with his feet on the line, reading a book. And then one day, out of nowhere, like coming into focus, he stood up from the chair. I was 12, I think. And he took me on the ferry to Coney Island. It was like a date. I wore my black and white skirt with my rust blouse and bows in my hair. I never wore bows, but I wanted to look like a daughter. We went to the aquarium and saw Uki, the gentleman walrus. It was a triumph. The keeper, he said, give him a kiss. Uki likes the ladies. And he had this papery feeling against my lips. My father laughed and clapped his hands. Actually clapped his hands. And then he took me by my arm, and I remember looking at the passerby to see if they could tell we were a father and daughter. And on the ferry ride back, we sat side by side and sang, "Daisy, Daisy," very low, so no one else could hear us. And each had a Babe Ruth. Then we were home. And he stepped outside the circle and picked up the book. I don't think he came back in again. Maybe he did, but I don't remember.
Good morning and welcome to Graceland, a division of Elvis Presley Enterprises. If you are here to buy tickets for homes, grounds, or attractions, hello? Is this thing on? Homes, grounds, or attractions, please follow the blue line in between the blue ropes. What's that, sir? Sir, I'm in the middle of an announcement. Are you looking for the automobile museum or the recreational bus? The combination ticket is available for $15.95, and that includes... Sir? Excuse me, sir, you in the I got bombed at the Strategic Air Command Visitor Center tractor hat? We prefer that you do that in your bedroom with a woman, preferably your wife. Sir, combination 2 includes the automobile museum, not the bus. No, there is no combo that includes the Lisa Marie jet and not the automobile museum. Because I said so. Sir, I am not at liberty to discuss why. Because that is what Elvis Presley wanted you to see a combo too. Sir, I resent being called Four Eyes. Get out of my face, sucker! Sir, I cannot let you in anyways in a Mick Jagger a la Mount jacket. Because Sir Elvis Presley died for your sins, and Mick Jagger is the Antichrist. He never sung a Christmas song in his life, or knew his gospel, or served in the army. He represents the foreign, bisexual annihilation of the rock and roll dream, and he don't step a foot in this sanctuary with you or without you. Next!
So, he asked me where his dinner was, and I said it was almost midnight. He took me by the hair and said, "Get him food," and I said, "Get it himself." He hit me in the face with the heel of his hand, and I could feel my nose break. He pulled me into the kitchen, and I fought. He turned on the stove and forced my hand down onto the burner. He said, "Get him a beer," so I did. And he said, "Food," so I put my hand in a plastic bag full of ice and began to fry him some chicken. He said, "Wash." He didn't want blood in his eats. And I said, "Fuck you," under my breath. And he threw the beer bottle and it hit me in the breast. And he put me on the ground and said if it was a fuck I wanted, then it was a fuck I'd get. He ripped my clothes and did it to me from behind. And he said food, so I brought him the food and he ate it. Then he went into the TV room and watched a game. And he fell asleep. I got the grill starter and poured it over him and lit it. And he swatted at himself like there was mosquitoes, and he sat straight up and asked if it was something burning. And then he ran into the sliding glass porch door and died on the patio. I changed the channel and watched Hawaii 5-0, but it was a rerun. And then I called you. My hand hurts. Oh my Jesus.